is the Sports Machine right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brula FM. Good morning and welcome this single-long Thursday morning. Anthony Becker Deremo is my name. Man wey sabi football. Ifeanyi Chukwu Vitalis Udeze is playing this morning. He wears the captain's armband. What about Chidozie Okoroji, Yinka Oyedele, Mohamed Saliu, all cap for this one. Not forgetting Josh Ike Okole. And of course, our team manager has to be Sharafuddin and Tony Bello. Let's start from the international scene where encomiums, encomiums have come the way of Serge Gnabry after a year, of course, stole the headlines last night as PSG reached, Bayern Munich reached the final of the Champions League where they play Paris Saint-Germain on a Sunday. Owen Hargreaves and indeed Rio Ferdinand. Owen Hargreaves is a former player of Bayern Munich. Rio Ferdinand indeed is a former player of Manchester United. They all hailed the ex-Arsenal and West Bromwich Albion who was a flop in England. And they say, of course, the man is too much. In fact, he's a fabulous football player and the most improved player in world football. The words of Rio Ferdinand and Owen Hargreaves. But of course, one man also indeed was praising Serge Gnabry last night. His name is Arsene Wenger. After praising Serge Gnabry, he expressed his regret. He made a mistake in 2016 by letting Serge Gnabry go. Man, we sabi at that point in time, it was Serge Gnabry and Alex Iwobi fighting for a spot. But today, both of them are no longer Arsenal players. We know the story of Alex Iwobi. We now know the story of Serge Gnabry. Arsene Wenger opening up, saying that anytime he sees Gnabry score goals, he feels, the regret. 9 goals and counting this season in the UEFA Champions League. The man indeed is a revelation. As for Owen Hargreaves and Rio Ferdinand, they claim that Serge Gnabry is the most improved player in world football. Man, what say you?
Yes, I think I go agree with them, Tony. I go agree with them because if you look at Serge, look at where they today. Look at where they come from and where they today. If a player when they lose hope, you don't believe say yes. Today, you go day Bayern Munich. Not just today Bayern Munich, you go be key player for Germany. Key player for Bayern Munich. For Germany too. So for me, Tony, when you look at players like this, when they improve like this, Tony, that it takes a lot for you to improve because you don't think this young man don't go through. He don't go through a lot because when you did a club when they use you, for example, when you did West Brom, you don't get the time like that to play.
You don't get time to play.
They don't no time for it. They don't get enough time to play. It's okay, yeah, take your time and play. No, but you still try. Make sure say yes. He work hard. See where in day today. So for me, Tony, for Serge, a very, very good one for him. I just pray for injury free for him, and he just pray make he just keep on shining. When you look at time, because there are a lot of talks now between Serge and after that game last night, a lot of talk between people they talk about Serge and Alex Iwobi. They try compare them. Like I heard, maybe say because of Alex Iwobi, them for sure come up for Arsenal. And look at where they today. Look at Alex Iwobi today. Where times today, I just hope say our own players too will keep improving. They try. So I wish everyone all the best. Tony.
Wishing everybody all the best. Of course, the final is set on Sunday night. It will be Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. Who are you tipping to win? On Friday night, it will be Sevilla and Inter Milan. The Europa League final and the Champions League final. The action is right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brula FM. Let's come home. Let's talk about matters arising in Nigeria. Let's look at sports in Nigeria. Let's quickly, of course, go to this man. His name is Segun. Call him mathematical. He's talked about El Dorado, of course, is where everything is perfect. Yes, Segun Odegbami, former player of the Super Eagles or former player of the Green Eagles. He was a player of the Green Eagles, not the Super Eagles. He says current coach of the Super Eagles, current technical advisor of the Super Eagles of Nigeria cannot take the Eagles to El Dorado.
I have expressed my opinion severally about Game of Thrones. May be a good coach, but what are his credentials? Where is he coming from? My belief is that anybody who will coach the Super Eagles now and make us a world-class team capable of winning the World Cup must be a world-class coach. Game of Thrones definitely, who heads the present technical crew, cannot deliver that. So he's not the world-class coach that we are looking for, without question. We have seen him work for 4 years now, and what we saw are two critical moments, two critical times in Russia and in Egypt, or convince me that he's not the one to lead Nigeria to El Dorado.
El Dorado. The only place you can see El Dorado is on the internet. I tell you, in a day, it's an imaginary land where, of course, there is perfection. Mawe Sabi, Shego say, Genotro. You cannot take us to El Dorado now. El Dorado does not even exist. It's only on the internet. Or maybe on the dictionary, inside the dictionary.
Yes, Tony. Yes, I hear what in Bros. I call him Bros. Because my Bros. Yes, I hear what in
Bros.
Yes, talk. I hear what in talk, Tony. Yes, he's saying don't look raw, not raw, and again raw, nobody coach. We carry us go win World Cup, Tony. But the thing be say the question we go ask again, Tony. Be say if you look at so they bring in foreign coaches, they come. You know, all the coaches don't come. Look at their credentials also. You know, look at where they come from. They be like people who carry us win World Cup. Now what you go ask again be that from beginning all of them we don't come go. You know, so the truth of the matter be say for now we still try to pack build our team. That put it like that. We still try build our team. But that don't mean say we get the chance to win World Cup. We no go win now. If we get the chance, we go win now. So for now, we only do best. We hope say best will be good enough for us, so that we say we appreciate that. A lot of coaches don't come, they don't go. You know, now the truth be that a lot don't come, a lot don't go. You know, so I won't be saying making just try do him best. I'm more believe say yes. At the end of the day, him best will be good enough.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM, of course. Yes, El Dorado. You can't see El Dorado in that day. It's only on the internet or inside an encyclopedia or even a dictionary. That's why Genotro obviously cannot take us there. Let's keep on. Of course, let's go on. Let's go to Austin Seroso Eguavon, who is telling Genotro. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, and even FIFA have released a new schedule of international football qualifiers for the World Cup and even the Nations Cup. Now is the time to swing into action after new dates of the qualifiers emerge. The words of Austin Seroso Eguavon.
General, should we just swing back to action, invite those humans with things that can prosecute that game, and then there are always rules and guidelines set up by CAF, of which is Central Federation. So we just follow those guidelines and make sure we're held strictly to it and compete and win.
It is the Sports Machine on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's go to another player, another coach. His name is Emmanuel Amunike. He has a word for all of you who want Victor Osimhen to fail, all of you who expect Victor Osimhen to struggle as he joins Napoli in pre-season. He says the man will not struggle. The man has what it takes to flourish in Italian football. Not too long ago, Victor Osimhen made that switch from France to Italy, and a lot of people feel that he may struggle. It's a big league. And when Victor Osimhen was compared to Diego Armando Maradona, even say make thunder fire somebody. Why you go compare me to Diego Armando Maradona, even though he apologized later. Emmanuel Amunike this morning on Victor Osimhen.
Will be a success. Becoming a success is a whole lot of things and factors. I think it will be a success, but of course, it all depends on his state of mind. It all depends on his capacity and ability to adapt to the new challenges. There won't be no doubt. Lille, where he came from, and moving to Napoli is a big step ahead. So there will be a whole lot of expectations from people looking at the money they bought team from Lille. But I think Victor is a player that is not afraid of challenges, and Victor is not a player that is scared of challenges or stepping into the shoes. So I wish him all the best, and I believe he will do it. All what we need to do is to support him.
Support Victor Osimhen, and he would set the Italian Calcio alive with plenty of goals in the colors of Napoli. Manwe Sabi, some have said he will struggle. Even Victor Osimhen, he's not even sure, but he can only try. What say you?
Yes, Tony. For me, I think for Victor Osimhen, for me, that good move for him. Very, very good move. I did very, very happy for that young man. Very happy. Yes, he worked really hard for Lille. For that deal to happen with Napoli, they don't watch him. The young man worked really hard for Lille, and God help him. And Napoli caught. Right, don't switch to Napoli. The thing we say, the truth we say, Tony. Just like Emmanuel Amunike said, look at the money they take Bayern and all that. So Napoli fans would expect a lot, so much from Victor Osimhen. The only thing when I just want advice and say, Tony, right now the way it is now, make everything they happen so fast now. Look on the entire head. That concentration, that we ain't take concentration in the deal, make him just continue like that. keep that concentration straight. You know, that's the only way when you go take succeed for there. What you need now a distraction from anybody, from friend, from family, or anything. You know, in first season, you need to focus and concentrate. Now, what you need right now, you know. So for me, I believe, say, if he was for him to focus and concentrate, Tony, by the grace of God, for sure, things will go well for him. So I wish him all the best.
Wishing him all the best. Let's quickly talk about Enyimba goalkeeper Theophilus Afelohi. He's urged his counterparts and even the club called Rivers United to accept the ruling of the LMC, even the NFF, when of course PPG was used to enter the league. It caused controversy. Enyimba were placed above Rivers United, meaning that Enyimba will play in the Champions League and Rivers United will play in the CAF Confederations Cup. They don't like the idea, they don't like the ruling. But here is Theophilus Afelohi telling them to accept it. We're going to accept and move on. What say you? Yes, Theophilus Afelohi. Let's listen to him.
Rivers now they will not be happy because the plan calculation is to play Champions League ahead of Enyimba, and we can't decide for what LSO will just be a situation have decided for us. We just need to take it as the way it comes, because maybe when we find ourselves operating in jazz or Champions League, maybe they will do more better than we will play for the Champions League.
Okay, of course, Theophilus telling Rivers United to accept. Go and play in the CAF Confederations Cup. We in Enyimba, we they go play Champions League.
Now so it be, Anthony Becker, now so it be.
If you're a player of Rivers United, will you be happy?
I know you will not be happy.
But you
will not be happy. No, he just the talking on. You know, yeah, talking on Tony. You don't get your own opinion. You get your own opinion too. Now say no talk.
Making no talk.
Which one no talk?
Because it's in favor them, now they talk.
Which one no talk? If you favor them, you go talk. If you don't favor them, he go still talk.
Quiet.
He go talk too. Like okay, the teams you don't favor, then they talk. The players they talk. Let's say if you favor themselves, they go still talk. They go they happy talk. If you don't favor them, they don't go they happy. They go still voice out their mind. You know. So that's so it be. You know. But you accept the matter as it be, Tony.
Okay, talking about accepting the matter, Plateau United finished on top of the standings when PPG was used. They were even on top of the standings before PPG. Coach of Plateau United, talking about you can call them the champions of Nigeria for last season. Talking about Abdul Meikaba. He has stated that they are ready to learn from Enyimba. Enyimba remains the only club side in Nigeria to reach the final of the Champions League and win it not once but twice. And here is Abdul Meikaba saying they can learn from what Enyimba did in the past as they of course try to win the Champions League next season.
Our preparation as a team, we all know that Nigerian teams have not been doing as expected in the continent. That is why I advise my GM in Plateau United to go and meet INC and see whether we can be able to represent Nigeria like they do. Good representation.
He says that let's look at what they are doing. When you tell a GM to go meet another GM or to go meet another chairman, you are trying to do something administratively. You remember, he's not saying let's go to their coach. We're not going to Modi or Kadiri coaches who won the Champions League with Enyimba. He wants them to do it administratively. My GM to their chairman. My GM to their chairman, Manwe Sabi. Is that the way to go?
That's the way to go, Anthony Becker. That's the truth. That's the way to go, Tony. Yes, that's the way to go. You know. So for me, I think when things they happen, you know, you need to follow. That's what they call follow due normal procedure.
But that was 2004.
Tony,
16 years ago.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Tony. The most important thing, Tony, at the end of the day, now to get things right. That's the most important thing.
You do it when they were playing football in 2004. Is that how they're playing in 2020?
Football don't change. We agree, no doubt. Football don't change, money don't change because the money they pay for 2004 at times 10 of what they pay now. You know, we know. But the truth of the matter, we say if you get advice to give for things to make things right, you do it. Okay. You can look say because say I don't take away 2004, I don't take away 2020. That means you will like trouble, Tony.
Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM. This is the Sports Machine. Time for you to get on board. 0700 0000889. Manwe Sabi Football has spoken. Yes, Meikaba has spoken. Afelohi has spoken. Shegun Odegbami has spoken. Of course, Arsene Wenger has spoken. Rio Ferdinand has spoken. Owen Hargreaves has also spoken. Just to name a few. Let's hear from you this morning. What say you on some of the things that we've talked about? Hello, good morning, somebody.
Good morning, Tony Becker.
Good morning.
Good morning, if I do the man who study, yeah, Dr.
You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor.
About that seminar, but that young man at the Premier and everyone can learn. The young player can learn from that young man. The young man didn't lose hope. He didn't lose hope. After them, someone went to ask and then came out to Bayern from ground, they hit it on the top of the table. But when I saw it, because hard work, determination, focus. That's what the guy have. Then for Osimhen will not forehand. Osimhen will perform well at Napoli. We wish him a very good success. For those that are tackling super good stage, they should go after and look for a job. Look at a Nigerian man that's 80 something. They are coaching in a foreign country, winning league. They winning the Champions League today. All our coaches should learn. Let them go out and go back home. But as a previous said that we are quality coach, we are quality coach, good job or any problem job here. Go after and show your talent. Thank you very much, guys.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Are you a medical doctor? Are you a doctor of philosophy or are you a native doctor? The next time you call me, please specify. Let me know the kind of doctor that you are. 0700 000089. When we see double doctor, we know it's a doctor of philosophy. Which one you be? Native doctor, doctor of philosophy, or medical doctor? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Anthony.
Good morning.
Leave it in the right for motor. May enter the motor.
Are you sure? Are you sure? What's your name? You said leave it in the right for motor. You can enter motor. What's your name?
This is Kadri calling. May Anthony leave it in the right for motor. That is a self-acclaimed doctor. Leave him. Leave him. No, leave him like that.
Okay. I don't hear you.
For Victor Osimhen, I just hope he will do well in that Napoli. If he's focused and if he's disciplined, I believe that guy will do well. By God's grace, so because they pray for Nigerian players anywhere they made it succeed. That's it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is our fan page address. Once you like our page, you definitely can watch us and you can make comments. Kelvin for Smile, one of Genova, says good morning, everybody in the studio. I'm watching you guys from Genova in Italy. Abdullahi Bashir says good morning, my lovely Brilla crew. Abdullahi Bashir, thank you very much. He says he's watching us from Kanu. Bola Alfred Olalemi is your name. He says good morning. Shehu Musa says good morning. Praise Onyekwe Eze Owali says good morning, Anthony and Manwe Sabi. Michael Chinonsos, Anthony and Manwe Sabi on a good morning. Balogun Adeyimika Sikiru says good morning, Brilla crew. May God bless you all. God bless you too. Keep the good work up. I'm tipping Sevilla to beat Inter Milan in the Europa League final tomorrow and Paris Saint-Germain to lift the Champions League on Sunday. And he says thank you. Ibrahim Ahmed says good morning, Anthony and Ifeanyi. I'm watching you guys live from Jabi in the FCT in Abuja. Adewale Odetoye says good morning, Brilla. Emmanuel Emerson says good morning, Brilla. Emmanuel Ogenekewa says good morning. I'm watching you guys from Amina in Niger State. I will take another call. Hello, good morning, somebody.
Good morning to you, Anthony Bekele.
Good morning.
My name is Rojayo Motosho.
Drew, go on.
Great minds, those who have integrity when they play for national team, they are spoken. Yesterday you interviewed Jonathan Akobori. The same thing. This morning, the man knows supposed to handle our national team. He can't take us anywhere.
Eldorado does not exist.
Anywhere. Do you hear what Jonathan said yesterday? Jonathan said Genetron no fee and do any league for Bundesliga, anything for Bundesliga. But that kind of person won't take our national team to anywhere. Foul.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM is still the station. It's gonna be foul. Eldorado does not exist. It's an imaginary place. In fact, Eldorado is more of a person than even a place. 0700 000089. And that's now so it go. Now so it be. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
The one was a good boy.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah, this is just a
Arinze, Abalaga, let's go.
Yeah, I want to comment about the Champions League final. I think I give it to PSG.
Just like that.
Because of Neymar, the main reason PSG is trying Neymar is to help them to win the Champions League. So I believe we can help them to win the Champions League.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's see if we can squeeze in one final call for the road. Hello, good morning. Hello. 07000000889. The numbers to call. Hello, good morning.
Radio Banga.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Come up on the line. Man, West Abi, good morning.
I hear you rough. Good morning.
Yeah. Anthony, see, no be say we no want make Super Eagles win trophy, but if someone is given a job, I think they should allow the person to do the job. I don't like all this talk here, this one will talk this one. See, the truth remains that Janet Ross, since we came into our national team, the players we have discovered for us is enough for us to use them a long time. We have discovered a very crop of young players, and no doubt about that. Therefore, Victor Osimhen, I have no doubt that Osimhen is going to succeed at Napoli. Nothing, no doubt in my mind. So let's not talk about Edrado or no Edrado. Then another thing what I want to tell you, Anthony, say one proverb they talk say now waiting person calling dog now is the answer. Whether a medical doctor, whether a professional doctor, whether a doctor of philosophy, waiting in calling himself now is it. Thank you, good morning.
Sports Radio 88.9 Live FM. Yes, I say na Igbo proverb. Maui Sabi, you know that proverb, that's why in the laugh. But then that's the size of the sports machine. Are you a native doctor? Are you a medical doctor? Are you a doctor of philosophy? I want to know. I don't know about you, but me, I want to know. So I go to address you correctly. But I suspect that you could just be a native doctor. That's the size of the sports machine. Anthony Bekedere remains my name. Man wey sabi football. Ifeanyi Chukwu Vitalis Udeze, former player of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, was here. Sharafaddin Akoni Bello was also here. Not forgetting Mohamed Salu Yinka Oyedele, the elder, Okoroji Chidozie Jefta, and of course Josh Ike Okoli. Thank you very much for all the calls and even for the Facebook likes and the views and the comments. We'll do it again, same time, same station, only on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM.
This is Sports Radio.